Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called White Hell, which you may remember from a couple of recent replays. We're seeing this map more and more often, with more and more epic games and epic players. Up in the top, we have the GLA Toxin, which is the Cyan player. This is Marakar. All the way down to the south facing him today. This is not the same replay that we've casted recently, where Excal was air in the south and Marakar was demo in the top. This is a different replay. I had to double check myself though, because some of these games are looking familiar. Down in the south with the purple player with the USA Air Force again. This is Excal. So actually this is my second time attempting to record this replay, and you know why? Because the replay broke a few minutes in. The replay broke. If you've probably ever had that in Zero Hour. I was playing something in skirmish and then I came to watch a replay. I don't know if that affects it, but basically the replay just kind of like froze and units just kind of like just grouped up. And you know, I've seen that a few times before in Zero Hour. Not for ages though. I haven't seen it for ages. But units just kind of just sat around doing nothing for like 10 minutes. So this is the second attempt. So Marakar has gone for 3 supplies. 3 supplies, 3 tunnels, 3 terrorists, and a fake arms dealer, which was delayed being upgraded there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But the economy boost that you get from it, I think Marakar really, really likes that. Because he's now 50% economy ahead of Excal. Excal having 2 supplies, Marakar having 3 supplies. Comanches for Excal. He's gone for the 3 airfield build. Rebel gets picked off going for the oil. Technical straight through the middle from Marakar, but the Comanches, they're so fast, they have such a big vision. You have basically full control and they're invisible to the enemy as well. So the technical there does get stopped. It's a bit unfortunate there for Marakar, but I think he had to go for something like that anyway. Because he had the terrorists standing around. Might as well try and go in if you hit the power or something or kill a dozer. It's better than just standing around in the base doing nothing. So Excal now putting pressure up the middle of the map on the barracks there of Marakar. Marakar moves his quads to defend it, but now he's leaving his base a little bit open. Arms dealer now focused down. So Excal basically wants to get the veterancy on these Comanches. That's what makes them a lot more unkillable. But in the end there, he's not able to actually get the arms dealer. We've got a Stinger on the right, Stinger on this left side. Additional supply. An extra tunnel here. Marakar does want that oil. Wonder if Excal sees... It's going for that oil again. There is that bunker. It's got at least 1 RPG inside of it. Excal looks like he has all the upgrades. He's got countermeasure. He's got the stealth upgrade. We'll see in a second if he has the rocket pod upgrade. Which he does. Does lose 1 Comanche though to the bunker. Excal also going for his oil. Just going to bring a Chinook over to deflect the missiles of that bunker and just focus down the oil preemptively, and gets it, and all of the Comanches survive as well. One took a bit of a hit there though. All the Comanches now on the retreat. Excal still fully investing into Comanches. Marakar, it's important to note that he can actually see that smoke. You see there the smoke that we just saw? Looks like it's now gone back to repair, or it's like deeper into the fog of war, but you can see that smoke. So the stealth ability is negated a little bit. Okay, Excal doing an Air Force strategy, and mainly you see from Twilight Flame, where he brings the Chinook in to distract the fire. Comes in with the Comanches to try and stop this little attack here from Marakar. And all in all has held it, wiped out like 4 or 5 quads, and plus the radar van. But Marakar is coming again with another 5 quads. Excal getting his oil over on the right side. So he'll have an oil advantage. Marakar's expanding to a 4th really quick. Another distraction Chinook brought in, but it's not doing much. It keeps bringing it a little bit too far for my liking. But ultimately, everything there gets held. Excal does lose a Chinook, which you probably think that's bad damage, but actually in the grand scheme of things, a Chinook is really quick to build from here. It doesn't delay your Comanche production, and it only costs 950, whereas a Comanche costs 1200. Probably gives away less XP than a Comanche as well, although I haven't tested. Okay, so Excal with a little probing attack with these 3 Comanches up at the top. Going to use those to rocket pod the worker line. Only kills like 2 workers, but the rest of them are left moving slow. Would be nice to put them back inside the tunnel, give them full HP again. Comanches for Excal still roaming around the map. Group up with the other group back in the Excal's base. He's building his strat now as well. Still got his oil alive. And the Flashbang Ranger that captured the oil is now going to put pressure on this Stinger. You guys inside the Stinger are all dead, but the Ranger can't do much else. Actually, he is killing both Stingers, to be fair. Comanches for Excal move in and kill the Stinger down to the hole. Marakar still putting pressure on Excal, still bringing quads onto Excal's side of the map. So Excal with 1 oil lead, but Marakar is with a 2 supply lead because he's got that one and that one, whereas Excal has not expanded to that one. So it's kind of a balanced map for this matchup. Because there's no way, really, USA is going to be able to collect from there whilst there's tunnels and garrisons and stuff. And loads of Stingers and whatever. Both players spending their money really well. I think the game's been played perfectly so far. Another fire base by Excal in the middle. There's quite a wide entrance there. You've got to have a few fire bases to fully protect it. Even the left side, like, quite wide open. There's a bit easier because you've got these bunkers. Okay, big attack now from Excal to stop these quads venturing onto his side of the map, and he loses 1 Comanche, but wipes out a ton of stuff. And look at the XP difference. This is the true power of USA Air Force. Like, what does Marakar do from here? I think those squads are a little bit too far forward. I don't know why they weren't concentrated with the buildings. Grab hold of these buildings. I think you would have had more cover then. And they also stayed bunched up. He didn't press X and spread them all around. So yeah, Excal was able to get a decent hit there. Yeah, both players playing exceptionally well so far. Comanche play's been really amazing, and Marakar's just reacted to it very decently as well. He's got himself a really decent economy going. He's actually 3 supplies ahead now. Coming in with a carpet bomb as well as the Comanches. Annihilates a Stinger, annihilates a bunker. Kills another Stinger. Down to the hole, though, that will rebuild. Excal did bring in his Chinooks there as well, before bringing them back. And Excal is now level 3. So A10 and Spectre, if I'm not mistaken. Should be seen pretty soon. Drone in the base of Marakar gets shot down. Remember that the smoke can be seen. Also, you can hear him as well. Spectre gunship up on the top right. It's going to hit the tunnel and the Stinger, which are built very, very close together. Comanches now come in. Going to hit the other Stinger. And these Comanches are all getting some crazy, crazy veterans. So you see some of them are firing some red rockets. RPG did take out one of the Comanches, though. And they're just like in a big death blob at the minute, aren't they? All on top of each other. Gets himself loads of vetted Comanches there. He's got like 4 vet 3s, I believe. So yeah, and he's got himself loads and loads of XP. So whilst Excal has... while Marakar has got a decent economy going now, collecting from here. Collecting from here. These are expensive losses. These quads are all 750 each. He's got to rebuild all that stuff, and eventually these supplies will dry up, and the Air Force will just be able to win by sheer economy. He's now dropping down drop zones. Excal hasn't collected this, by the way, and he hasn't had this. Just to show you how efficient those Comanches have been. That's how crazy the economy for Marakar has to be to compete with this, with the Air Force KD ratio. So yeah, 810 dead come and killed one thing there. Comanche's over on the right hand side. Now might be a good time to strike, guarding rocket pods. Yeah, wipes out loads of stuff, gets himself loads of veterancy. I think based on that, Excal might have won this game, because that's just too many big groups of quads been taken out, I think. Oh, he's got himself a dozer with a Jarman on a bike. That might be one way of getting back into it. Excal might feel some pressure now. Did not see a Jarman on a bike. It has to be a Jarman on a bike because it can't be a hijacker for Tox. So can Marakar last long enough now to get this power paying dividends for him? See, the Comanches are so hard to kill now they got veterancy. Even that was just a vet 1 that was getting shot at the end. Whoa, a little bit risky. Excal does not lose more than one Comanche. Did lose one for that mistake. Yeah, I think these buildings should be more heavily occupied with RPGs. Yeah, he's got himself a power and a CC. Is he going to start building King Raptors to counter the Comanches? Because that is a possibility. Or has he learned his lessons from past games? Which is just like, if you start spending money on all the USA Air Force infrastructure and you don't keep up with the economy, like building markets and stuff, then it might come back to bite you. He does have AP ammo, and he is scanning. That's an amazing scan. He's used the USA CC to scan that many Comanches. Spectre gunship comes in, hits this tunnel. Gonna kill this building as well. Could the Spectre actually get shot down? Marakar is going to start building USA Air Force tech. So he's going to start with this supply. There is a carpet bomb coming in. And it does a nice hit, actually, on these front buildings. But Excal is taking losses, though, for it. He is losing Comanches. He's now trying to collect from here. Marakar could prepare a TNT inside of the Chinook and bring it around and drop it on top of the strat if Excal's not paying attention. Might hit. Actually, it probably will hit anyway because Excal doesn't have any Raptors, so he won't be able to one-shot it. I think that's a viable strat, you know? Just put a load of terrorists in there. Click it over here. It's guaranteed to get in because there's no King Raptors. Just evac it and click, and you've probably killed like 2 or 3 buildings. Yeah, well, 2. It's going to be that one and that one, or that one and that one, isn't it? Probably those 2 are probably best. Sneaky worker from Marakar down in the bottom right. Comanche's now wanting to brush into the base. He does have an airfield, and he does have a King Raptor. But Excal's now making Tomahawks, okay? So now we're going to see Tomahawks versus King Raptors. Does Excal see the King Raptor yet? He's faking Avengers as well. That's interesting. Yeah, it's a very nice game, isn't it? You cannot lie about that. Very nice game. King Raptor's going to come in, but there's an Avenger waiting. There's an Avenger waiting. Yeah, the unit mix in here, like using Tomahawks, Avengers to fend off the King Raptors. Like Tox having King Raptors in the first place. It's just insane, isn't it? Oh, Marakar's even building a Scudstorm and more markets. He has a decent amount of markets. King Raptor's coming in, pick off the Tomahawk. Oh man, what is it with these games? We just keep finding epic games somehow. I don't even know. I don't even know how. It's usually involving Marakar though lately, isn't it? Just doesn't want to die sometimes. So this whole row of buildings, I was going to call it a city or a village, but it's hardly that, is it? It's like a checkpoint of something for this road. Has now been completely leveled by Excal. Spectre gunship coming through, going to hit the airfield. There is a King Raptor trying to take off, but the Spectre's on it. Spectre does die, actually. That's quite good for Marakar because he'll be able to land his King Raptors again. He does need the King Raptors, like, right now on these Comanches. One decent hit, you know, like two Raptors come in and get a few Comanches each, and suddenly this game changes a hell of a lot. Marakar's even building a strategy center. I don't know if that's a little bit too much or not. Maybe it'll help out against the Comanches. So he is going to find the strat, but not the method that I said. He's just going to find it with the King Raptors. So, yeah, I feel a bit for Excal here because he's actually played really, really good, but now he's just getting picked apart by Raptors. Just shows how good Marakar is lately, I think. Look, he's found the Comanches now with the King Raptor. He's got search and destroy quads with AP ammo and junk repair. King Raptor fires some wild shots and does not hit the Comanches. 3 more King Raptors. Excal is level 5. I think he's been level 5 for a while though, hasn't he? We saw support powers over here. Marakar is just picking off power plants now. This is like, yeah, this is really exceptional to see, to be honest, from Marakar. Like, so many times the game would have already been over like 7 minutes ago. The Tox would just run out of money. And the Comanches would just be so efficient all the way through. But now the Marakar's got power, search and destroy, AP ammo quads, he's got a decent amount of markets, and he's got himself King Raptors and took out the strat. It just makes it so much more interesting. Excal now using stealth fighters. It's really crazy unit mix here. King Raptor's coming in again, but there is an Avenger. I think he can just click on that with all the 4. Ooh, Excal comes in with the point defense lasers of his own King Raptors to defend the Avenger that was trying to shoot the Raptors that were trying to shoot it. Okay, particle cannon is now apparently ready. These games lately just keep on giving, don't they? I can't remember the last time we casted a bad game. So that, combined with the particle, will probably work out on that. But Marakar does have enough workers around here to start repairing that straight away. So I do like that. I do wonder if it's going to be killed, though. Oh, with a single A10, that'll probably help it. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise that would have survived. Without that A10, Marakar would have had enough workers there to repair it. So, but Marakar does have another Scud already. Where is it? Where is his other Scud? Am I just being blind? Oh, there. There it is. Did he use bunker busters there? I don't know if he's got bunker busters yet. Did I just hear a pig over here? Sure, I just heard a pig. So, yeah, Marakar's still flying around with Raptors, but Excal is also flying around with Raptors. But Excal's air defense just not as strong as having loads of search and destroy, AP ammo, junk repaired quads. So Excal is picking off some stuff, but he is losing Raps. I don't know if Marakar lost anything over here. Did he? Did he lose 1 Rap maybe? Got a Vet 3 Avenger. That's killed some stuff clearly. Okay, 1, and we know that one is 2. Yeah, Marakar's building up the XP with these Raptor kills. Yeah, this is really turning out to be an amazing game. It's literally the last 3 replays we casted, including this one. have all been contenders for best replay of the year. And all different as well. Well, I suppose there was one more on white. Well, they're all very different in their own sense. It was this game and the Peace Lover or Mary against Marakar was on the same map, wasn't it? Whoa, that's a powerful Rebel Ambush. That is very nice. But just a level 1 Rebel Ambush took out the Avengers. But these King Raptors are having real big trouble hitting these Comanches, aren't they? I think Marakar is making Excal feel a little bit useless here. Because he has so many Comanches, and normally they can just run around and wreck everything. But when there's so many Stingers and so many Markets and King Raptors around and AP ammo quads, like the Comanches are, like, where can they attack? It's making it very hard for Excal to find a way to attack. So far, Excal is using King Raptors. He is picking off quads slowly. Like, if you attacked anywhere there, with the Comanches, they're probably going to die. If you attack in the middle, okay, maybe you could pick off that one. That might be a little bit of an anomaly. It's just stuck out. You can't attack anywhere there. Unless combined with loads of support powers and a particle or something. And no matter where you attack, if you hang around for any longer than a few minutes, then the King Raptor is going to show up from Marakar, and they're going to kill the Comanches. You can put them on guard or attack move or guard air. Usually one of them things will kill the Comanches. But yeah, I think Excal's chances might be diminishing, because if he takes one of them Scud Storms to the face, could be very, very bad. Here comes probable fuel air bomb. It doesn't hit. Nah, it doesn't hit. That's very bad. Excal coming in with the King Raptors, coming in with the carpet, as well as loads of Comanches. King Raptors for Marakar circling though, and that attack didn't really go as Excal planned, I don't think. And the Comanches are getting shot now by the King Raptors. You see what I mean? Just a couple of good shots, and that's 5 Comanches gone down, and some of them were Vet 3. Vet 3, Vet 3, Vet 1, Vet 1. Okay, the King Raptors for Marakar all get taken out. On the airfield, I don't see... Oh no, there is still one in the air. That can land over here. Excal wants to prepare another attack. I think he's feeling the pressure to do something because this Scud Storm. But the King Raptors for Marakar coming in again, and a lot getting hit. Three Comanches down in that volley of attack. Here comes fuel. No, whoa, it's disabled the Raptor. It's a leaflet bomb. And the Raptor just falls from the sky and dies. Usually it parks on the floor, but maybe because it was out of ammo or something. The Scud for Marakar fires, hold the line is initiated. But he kills it anyway and kills some drop zones. And Excal's base is looking a little bit wrecked. But he still does have loads of Comanches though. But Marakar's just pumping out quads with the power. But has his power been killed? No, it's not. It's there. The Strat has been killed. But yeah, you see the damage when one Scud Storm hits a USA, especially when your base is compact into a corner. Marakar's just a beast of GLA, isn't he? Here comes a sneak now as well. Excal should be able to hold that, I think. Oh, needs to get out of there, Marakar. Yeah. Tox bomb comes through. Is it killing that dozer? No, it's not. Could have been nicer a little bit left, and it would have stopped Excal rebuilding the power. But I mean, regardless of where you hit it, it's just annoying for Excal. Excal loses one more Comanche. He's trying to bring in an Avenger here. Okay, Scud Storm fires for Marakar. Did hear a Rebel Ambush again. Kills the Avengers. Kills the one Avenger, rather. Scud Storm comes in, doing more damage, and I think Excal has no drop zones left anymore. It's killed that power that the Dozer just built. An amazing King Raptor shot there. 3 Comanches fall, and these Comanches are taking loads of damage now. And Excal has been defeated. That was one of the best GLA Tox plays that I've ever seen. Super, super solid. the way he got the power and started making King Raptors and shooting down the Comanches was just unbelievable. It was like perfect play from both sides. So we were talking yesterday about like what the definition of a golden replay is. It's like no major mistakes. There was no major mistakes in that. That was exceptional. Excal was like playing it perfect with the most amazing KD ratio all the way through the game. But then Marakar just camped it out, got power, made King Raptors, made loads of stingers, got the upgrade for the quads. I think Marakar could have played maybe a little bit better, because some of the mistakes that you might say, little mistakes, might be when he's doing attacks with quads, he's not keeping them spread out a little bit. You want to press X on them, wait a second for them to fan out a little bit, and then go in and do your attack. Sometimes they were really bunched up, and even when Excal started doing his attack, Excal still had an easy time because Marakar wasn't pressing X at any point. There was like 2 attacks in the beginning. But he still got the win against probably the best Air Force player in the world of Zero Hour. So yeah, amazing game. Let me know, did you prefer this game, the last game, or the game before for the best replay of 2023? I'll add them all to the playlist and you can watch them back if you want. I've got a playlist called Best Replays of 2023. So yeah, GG, well played. What an amazing game, and I'll see you in the next one. If you'd like to support the channel whilst also protecting yourself online, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. It will hide your IP when playing Zero Hour online, either through Avora or Game Ranger, and you won't lose any internet speed. So use my link in the description for a massive discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.